This is my process for creating journey. It started with knitting. Very, very difficult knitting for me as a crochet person. This picture was after several hours at night and several hours the next day trying to get to that point, which I think was row 7. But eventually it just took off. The pattern was easy to follow up to a certain point, at least. And it was really interesting to me that my cats and my daughter were both very drawn to it. Even before the tentacles were attached, before anything else, they just were very curious about it, which sort of let me know I was on the right path somehow. Even difficult parts like this, which is the wrong way, I eventually got it the right way, and that's me starting the last tentacle. And boy, those tentacles took forever to sew up. Probably 2 days of sewing them for maybe 5 to 8 hours. Not sure if I'm a slow sewer, hand sewer. I'm not sure if that can be done faster, but that was challenging for me. And my daughter was very nice in sharing this moment with me. And there's the finished product. I'm really happy with it. After that, it was time, though, for the stone carvings, which was much harder. For my project in fall 2020, I used soapstone, which can be filed away with Riffler files, diamond files, any kind of files, really. These common stones, though, were made of different material, which means they had to be very carefully, very slowly carved, which made for trouble. But eventually it was done, and I was ready to do the stop motion, which I debated with myself whether or not I was going to actually do it, whether or not it was a necessary part of this or not. And I settled on it actually being very necessary to sort of add a story and talk about how and why this project came to me, because it did. It called to me in so many different forms. I didn't think I would be combining animation with stone carving, with knitting, with video editing again. But it came together, and I am really proud of it. And lastly, I just took some pictures of the stones while I was carving them, just to sort of document the process. And also, I took some pictures of them after I had finished. I was compelled to oil each of them just so that you could really see the difference between what was carved and what was just taken away and the rest of the stone, which they look very nice oiled, but a lot of them dried out the next day, except for the bone. The bone actually still, I think, kept the oil, but the rest of them have since dried out. So I'm glad I have a picture of them dry and a picture of them oiled, because it's very nice. And I can't wait to see what else I'm called to create next quarter. I feel like doors are open now. Thanks for watching.